Hello and welcome to this wonderful new video on my channel. Today we're gonna be checking out a game that you might have never heard about, but it is just like Far Cry. I stumbled across this game searching for a game like Far Cry, but first when I saw the name I was like, is that not just like a sniper game, just a boring sniper game? Cause I don't like sniper games. But no, it's not. It is way more than that, because it says sniper, ghost and warrior. Sniper in terms of you can snipe, ghost in terms of stealth gameplay, and warrior when you just go in and shoot everyone down. So yeah, just like Far Cry. But also this game has outposts, this game has a wonderful big map, a very detailed map I have to say, and way more other similarities to Far Cry. In my opinion, the game is even more detailed than Far Cry, but the storyline isn't as good. This game takes you to Georgia, not the state of course, but the East European country. In the game you see a lot of Soviet era buildings, and different to Far Cry, you can actually go in most of these buildings and they don't all look the same. But I think without further ado and without mocking one of my absolute favorite game series, let's just jump into the game. I won't play the prologue and I won't show you anything of the story because I think you have to find out that yourself. But the story is nothing out of the ordinary, I would say. So after the prologue we spawn here, right in one of the three parts of the map. Yes, a bit like in Far Cry, you can't go on all of the map at first. But here you can only see one part of the map in the beginning, but later on there will be the other parts. So now we won't do the story, but we will go to an outpost. So as you can see, there are a lot of outposts and they are way bigger than in Far Cry and way more detailed, as you will see later. I will choose this outpost and we're gonna head right there. But before that, let's just check out the map around us. First thing you notice, everything is very alive. This person here, people there are a lot of people standing and walking around. And as I previously said, in most of the houses you can even go into without, like in Far Cry, opening some door and stuff like that. But no, you don't have to climb any of these towers if anyone was thinking that you would also have to do that. No, you don't have to. But you can, there's some loot up there always. So as you can see, the map is very good looking and detailed, at least in my opinion. Of course that's not on the highest settings because I'm still recording the game. But just look how alive this game is. Yeah, of course the nail just disappears and sometimes it's a bit glitchy, but the developers of this very small studio, okay, it's not the smallest, but CI Games is not the biggest either. And the houses are also not full of items, but the developers surely put a lot of love into it. And as you can see, there are different models of houses too. Let's just see how realistically the civilians act if I shoot next to them. Just like in Far Cry, they just randomly run around. But also this game has one thing that Far Cry does not have, a train. Of course you can't go onto the train or stuff like that, but it has one, and that's pretty cool. Here you can see someone repairing a car. I have never seen something like that in a Far Cry game. I've never seen so much dedication to detail in a Far Cry game. Which in all means does not mean that I don't like Far Cry games, I'm just comparing it to this game. And there are a lot of things that Far Cry does way better than this game. But of course you have to acknowledge that this studio was way smaller than Ubisoft and still is. Okay, I saw that glitch. Okay, that was kind of funny. I never saw that before in this game, but that was funny. But now, as I said, we are going to go to the outpost. But first of all, there is the train. And just like in Far Cry, we have random events like rescuing civilians. But now, without further ado, let's just drive. We also have nice bridges in this game. So here we have one of the outposts. It is one of the bigger ones, but surely not the biggest. They are way bigger outposts. Big buildings that you can go into. and that are absolutely accessible with not much closed room like in Far Cry games. So let's just have some fun, I guess. There's an automatic turret I have to mention. And if you think of the Far Cry games, of course, here also we have some mortar gunners. I hate them. I don't like them. Oh, that was a civilian. Oh, that was also a civilian. That's not a civilian. So, to summarize it, a way too good game, developers that reached for the stars, bad reviews because it came out a bit glitchy, and a name that misled a lot of customers. But the time you buy the game and dive into it, you know that it is good and it is a great game made with a lot of love and not like made by a big company like Ubisoft just for the money, but a game made for the fun. And I most certainly had a lot of fun with this game. Here again we can see a wonderful designed city with so much detail. I mean, just look at all of these different cars, houses, even boats. Okay, you can't drive the boats, but yeah. So I hope all of you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye!